we have, one of our portfolio companies, let's say, is these guys he built an e-commerce company purely focused on baby products, just a niche. And he started getting, and he even targeted high-end baby products. He was getting a lot of traction in that. His challenge was, how do I take this to the next level? I'm getting a lot of requirement, but for me to go to the next level, I need, there are warehouses, I need to expand. Should I go to Saudi? Should I move to Dubai? Even Doha, as a consumer, I feel jealous when my sister says she has soup.com, she can get anything. We don't have one company like that, which can, services, So is the scale an issue why these kind of companies, or should we just, as Salem said, just focus on a niche?
I don't think that we don't have that type of companies, because Jim have proved to be a good e-commerce company, but they don't market enough. In Qatar, we have a problem with marketing and trust. Like, if I keep talking about, I tried Jim, and this is not a commercial anything about it. I tried it myself and liked it. I kept the app, even if I changed my phone to another one. And the old phone have the Jim. When I want to order, I put Wi-Fi and order. But they have issues, as an e-commerce. But nobody knows about them. Every time I talk to anyone, nobody knows about them. Every time I say, nobody knows about them. Because the logo looks like another brand. The app looks like a different brand. They are good. The app is perfect, But they have a lot of things to be taken care of, If we want to say that they are the pioneers of the e-commerce after the COVID.
And this is where some of the opportunities lie in terms of payment solutions, delivery solutions. So all of this all together
will come. Salim, if I ever know who is the owner, I would be investing with them more. But nobody knows who are they. Nobody talks about them.
But maybe they don't want to raise, they're well-funded. But I don't think so, right? Otherwise they'll be marketing and expanding, and we would all known about them, right?
Jim?
Yeah. No, I'm saying in terms of, it's not a well-known marketed brand across, as you said.
Yeah, but as a startup, forget us as a commerce.
But there is an opportunity. Talabat is an e-commerce company too.
So most of the startups, we will know about them. We will know their suffering. We will know their.
We know who's behind them. We know who's
behind them. We'll see them in an event or so. It's like a ghost.
Well, I don't want to comment on that, but the thing here is, it's like Talabat calls himself an e-commerce company, but the business model is delivery and service and of course sales of food, of course.
Do you allow me to talk about what happened with the food industry and they become a multi-marketplace? Why they are coming like this?
A super app. That's what Nunu says there.
Super app, because when there are 4 players, 3, the fight together all the time. So Nunu and Rafiq and Talabat, this one send a joke to this one send a joke to this, and we are suffering on a prank or something. And there is the one who doesn't care about all of its carriage, and the one who entered, which is the 5th one. I didn't say 5 because just enter, which is deliver.
The international one,
These, because they were playing games to each other, everyone remove app and add app, remove app and add app. They notice they need to have more product, so people keep the app. Because now the businesses doesn't compete with the service and value proposition. They compete on phone storage. Believe me, because if I don't need you in my app, in my phone, I will remove you. You don't add any value.
It's precious real estate. You wanted to have one until
exactly. Even if I have the biggest size of a phone, because at the end I don't use you that much.
See, you said something interesting. Deliveroo came into the market. Now, this is something which we're all baffled. We thought this space is very crowded. The food delivery, the food app ecosystem. They're coming in. That means they might have seen some opportunity in terms of, or is it a play? They invest and exit.
They saw an opportunity because of the fights that happened. And because of the numbers of the dropping of the sales in the 2.
But in this, one player dominates huge. Though we have 5 players, So so they have the biggest market share. Though we have 5 companies.
But look at
the market share.
Look at their marketing, as Rasha was saying, in terms of marketing.
There's a big role. Is something.
The
marketing is something. I salute them for the marketing. Even you remember the issue that happened with the drivers. Everyone was talking about the cars. I'm giving car to my driver. I'm not giving a motorcycle. They added in the app. In the app directly, you receive at the end when you are paying tip for their drivers.
Okay. Yes.
And it's a default. And if I put 5 riyal or I put 10 riyal, every time it comes into 5 riyal and 10 riyal, it doesn't go away.
When we go back to funding, the issue in Doha is this is surprising for a country which is known to be the richest country in the world per capita income wise. Funding for startups seems to be the biggest issue, especially after that initial spurt. I always felt Qatar was a B2B market. So is B2B the way to go, even for startups to think in Qatar?
This is you see, conventionally what happened are people are looking at, startups are looking at, I don't want to be misunderstood in this sense, but a less value-driven service in a sense, like complementary service rather than the core base service.
Right.
So you have a mixture, obviously.
Like delivery. I know delivery.
You have a mixture of the services, or you have a mixture of the startups.
Yeah.
But we tend to see a lot of startups are not really innovative in the sense where there's something outside that's been translated, copied, and brought in place, which has been designed for a different market. So you need to look at the designs, and a lot of the work that has been done in the surfaces.
Right.
I would advise people to dig into the different industries. Open your eyes and look at, deeply into those sectors that actually consist and build and support and stabilize the economy.
Right.
So where's the money from the government coming? Coming oil and gas, coming through the infrastructure that has been built. Don't be afraid to dive into it. Go in there, dive into it.
To focus on those big sectors.
Rather than have the
and leave these
wars.
kind of companies, let the others come into it.
Let the others come into it.
Why focus on these companies? No, this is something which even we had in the previous discussions, that they said you've got to be patient in Qatar. A lot of people come to Qatar make quick money.
No,
become millionaire in a year or something.
And in general, when you start something, nothing comes easy.
Nothing comes easy, right?
You need to put the hard work. You need to go through the entire cycle in order for you to gain from the fruits of that.
And ups and downs of it.
Of course,
Whole
definitely.
thing.
Stamina, it's all about.
Summarize the discussion, because funding is the biggest challenge, is what in the ecosystem. We are talking about business like tech startups, but there are a lot of creative businesses. You have Brazil coming, a whole entertainment city coming. So you have a lot of new opportunities for events. Who have hundreds of new hotels, so many attractions. Qatar Airways here as a hub. If you see it from a positive side, there's so much we can do with the World Cup and that expected, international attention. It gets a lot of, you'll find a lot more interest next year.
Yeah.
And maybe a new economy going to emerge. It's in terms of, maybe we're waiting to be surprised that something new is going to come. On a positive note.
I'm waiting for the crypto to be okay.
We were just talking about fintech. We're waiting for approvals, and I think the fintech space, many companies, this is they're very smart. They've been waiting, because they know the moment they get approval, they'll be the first one to jump.
Yeah.
Because they already have done the groundwork, Excellent. So thank you both. Thank you, Rasha. Thank you, Salem. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.